Welcome into Arcadia High School, Wannock Arena here in Arcadia as we get set for the Division II Boys Basketball Sectional Final as the West Salem Panthers are taking on the Menomonie Mustangs. Video of our Game of the Week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and on the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. For the 5th straight year, the West Salem Panthers are in the sectional final. They're trying to make it to the state tournament for the 4th of those 5 years. We'll see if they can do it. And about a half hour from now, our pregame coverage next, right here on ESPN La Crosse, live video streamed on our YouTube channel.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Right now at Ace of Holman's Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program to get your lawn set for spring. Just under $95 for a 5,000 square foot program, just under $230 for 15,000 square. And at Ace of Holman only, they'll store all of your bags and send you a reminder when it's time to put each step down. Hey, with spring here and summer on the way, Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
When you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are the true champions. Rural Mutual, the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Sportsmanship Award. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how our team in your community can work together to be true champions. Here at Wannock Arena in Arcadia High School sectional final, Aaron Morris, Scotty Gran with you. Jeff Ross on the camera here once again this afternoon. 5th straight time that the Panthers have been in the sectional final.
Yeah, and it's been impressive. You talk about the lineage of basketball in this area over the last 15 years. Really 3 teams stick out, right? You got Onalaska, you got Aquinas, of course, and then you have West Salem. Those 3 teams have been really the area, I guess you could say, expected teams to really make it to this point or be at this level. And for West Salem, what an impressive run they've had. And what's even more impressive is no one thought they'd be here, right, Aaron? Like at the beginning of the season, everybody kind of predicted, those who thought they knew, and I think we all think we know, that GET was going to be the best team in the Coulee. GET, also playing for a chance to go to state today, was going to win that conference. But with Salem, they get Shane Schmeling, Joe Steckel to help with the, kind of keep the band together and keep going with this tradition that they've had over the last few years. And here we are against a team, honestly, on paper, they have a really good chance at beating and going to Madison. So, it all depends on how things go today. Of course, Menomonie has a large gentleman in the middle at 6'8" by the name of Trevor Robert, who they're going to have to shut down for the Mustangs. But really, other than that, it's kind of a complement of some different shooting guards and some explosive players. But honestly, with Salem has a little bit more depth. If I look at the matchup on paper, I would say that the Panthers are probably the favorite today. And they've had quite the run to get here, Aaron. A lot of 3 close games in a row, all tough wins for them. And the one thing, you talk about level of expectation and playing down to an opponent. They are better than this team on paper, okay? But they have to play like it. And Menomonie has also had a pretty tough run, and they're here as well. So both these teams have earned the right to play for state. We'll see who comes out of it today.
There are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage. Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right 3-to-1 mix of carbs and protein, scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they have seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at gonnaneedmilk.com, brought to you by Dairy Farmers of Wisconsin. Panthers and Mustangs about 20 minutes away from tip-off here at Arcadia High School on ESPN La Crosse's YouTube channel.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's Casey Virgin with Hanson & Associates in La Crosse. What a great time of year it is, with the high school basketball and hockey playoffs underway. And speaking of a long journey of gunning for a championship, that's really how retirement planning works as well. It's about the long game. If you'd like to have that conversation on your retirement goals, let's talk, and just maybe find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Speeding and reckless driving are leading causes of injuries and deaths on Wisconsin roads. Whether you're an athlete or spectator, control your drive on the roads to keep all travelers safe. Don't speed, don't be reckless. Zero in Wisconsin. Together we can save lives. Hey, I just wanted on the record, I did pick West Salem to win the Cooley Conference. However,
I know you did. I remember that conversation.
However, did not think that they would be at this spot because they did have lost so much talent over the past few years. But they are here, and they've got a good a shot as anybody to win this game.
I'll be on the record, and I did tell Shane I didn't think they'd win the conference this year. And, Shane and I have
no fault in that. I mean, GT's a really good team.
And Shane and I have been friends for years, so he knows, he knows I'm never right anyway, so it's fine. But, with this West Salem team, they just have so many different pieces. And, really what the engine that makes them go, I think, is Tyson LaBouse and Drew McConkey. When those two guys are on the floor, they are a different basketball team, especially in the rebounding department. Now, I will say this Menomonie team poses a threat in the rebounding area with their size. They do average around 29 boards a game. West Salem averages around 34. So it's probably the closest team average-wise that West Salem's played other than the Hilltoppers earlier in the playoffs. So when you look at it from that vantage point, it really depends on what team has the edge in that category. Obviously, those second chance opportunities are going to be at a premium here today on who wins this basketball game. Menomonie doesn't turn the ball over a lot, Aaron. That's another thing. They are very good at sustaining offense. They only have 10 turnovers on average per game, and that's pretty good. If for a high school basketball team, that's outstanding. So you have to really frazzle them. And again, I think a lot of it is you look at the seniors on this roster. They have 6 seniors on this roster, a little bit more than what any other team has had so far that we have got to cover during this duration of the playoffs. So that's going to be a factor in what they've seen, the experiences, what they've seen defensively, schematically, how to break that. So West Salem is really going to have to mix that up. Now for Menomonie, what they're going to have to do if they want to win this game tonight is shut down Tyson LaBouse and Drew McConkey, and I don't think anybody's been able to do it yet, so we'll see if that happens.
The 110th WIAA State Boys Basketball Tournament features the final 4 teams in 5 divisions pursuing a coveted state championship next week, March 19th through the 21st at the Kohl Center in Madison. Plan to attend the showcase of the boys' best basketball teams in the state by accessing the WIAA website at wiaawi.org and clicking on the tickets link or the State Tourney Central link. Order your state boys basketball tournament tickets now. Well, the fans of whatever team wins this one will certainly need those links as the winner of this one heads to Madison next week. It's the Mustangs and the Panthers. It's coming up in about 12 to 15 minutes from now at Arcadia High School. You're listening to the sectional final on ESPN La Crosse.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. Got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Honey, where are the kids?
I put them in the furnace so I could figure out why we don't have any heat.
You did what?
Maybe it's that loose wire.
Maybe it's that plug vent.
Maybe it's the bad igniter.
Maybe it's a dirty flame sensor.
Or maybe...
Why don't we just call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning?
Quality you can count on, experience you can trust.
With over 50 years of combined experience, G&T services residential and commercial customers within 50 miles of West Salem.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Chris Riggles with RE/MAX in Onalaska would love to talk with you. Contact Chris with RE/MAX in Onalaska. And Asa Holman has anything you need for the winter season: snowblowers, shovels, salt, and all the ice fishing gear you could want. Asa Holman, Holman Drive.
Get there and get your stuff.
It's coming. The snow's coming today.
It's coming. Snowmageddon.
Well, we're about 10 minutes away from the festivities beginning here with starting lineups, national anthem, and then tip-off between the Panthers and the Mustangs. Should be a good matchup here. Winner advances to Madison next week in the state tournament. When we come back, we will talk with the head coach of the West Salem Panthers, Shane Schmeling, as a part of our Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show. We'll talk with Coach Schmeling when we return right here on ESPN La Crosse's YouTube stream.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it, we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Bobcat of the Coulee region.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Welcome back into the Wannock Center here at Arcadia High School. Time for our Kevin Carlson Agency coaching show for home, auto, life, and business insurance. Contact the Kevin Carlson Agency in Holman. We're joined by the West Salem head coach, Shane Schmaling. Shane, you have a 1-point win, a 2-point win, and a 3-point win. I'm sure today you'd probably like to maybe make that a little more of a margin of victory.
In a perfect world. I'm not sure how many of those close ones I got left in me.
On Thursday night against Central, you guys got out to that nice lead, and they were able to work their way back. They actually took the lead late. What about maybe the resilience of being able to, well, you lost the lead, but you were able to gain that back pretty quickly and end up hanging on?
Yeah, pretty proud of the kids. A lot of teams would have faded, and earlier in the year we probably would have faded in that situation, but they responded. They're very resilient kids. They got a lot of confidence in themselves. They pick each other up when each other's down, and just really happy with the way we responded because, that big run they made, we easily could have lost that game.
Menomonie, when you look at their squad, they've got a big man inside, 6'8". You don't see that every day on a high school squad. What's the challenge with him inside?
We got to try to get him to catch it higher. If he gets it deep, it's going to be hard to stop. So we're kind of tasking Tyson with trying to move him a little higher. We've got to have great ball pressure on the wing pass entry to him and try to make that a little bit more difficult, longer pass. And we're going to start off trying to play like 3 quarters. We're not going to come double him if he starts hurting us. We've got some plans.
The rebounding side of things, you guys emphasize rebounding, but I'm sure it's emphasized maybe even a little bit more.
A lot of our rebounding is just our kids are such good athletes and they just want the ball. That's probably our biggest strength is our kids play with so much effort and compete so hard. But yeah, tonight it's going to be a little bit different because we're going to have to put a body on the big kid. You can be an athlete all you want, but it's kind of hard to out-jump 6'8" and long. So we're going to need to get a body on him for sure. And the number 11, Butler, for them, is only about 5'11", but he's strong, and most of the damage he does is down low on the offensive glass. So we got to keep those two off the boards, and then we got to go offensive rebound. We're anticipating them playing a lot of zone tonight. We'll see, but if they play zone, we feel like there's some opportunities for us to go offensive rebound.
5th straight year that this program has been in this sectional final. It's a chance to get to your 4th state tournament in that run. How much does that help your squad today?
Well, being through these big games has certainly been a help. We don't have a lot of guys that have had big roles in some of those games in the past, but they've been around it. They've practiced with us. They've been at the games. They've been in the stands. So, just being familiar with it, and it's been such a good preparation. New London, Onalaska, Central, that's kind of a gamut right there of 3 really high-quality teams that were tight games. So we feel like we're prepared if it's a close game.
All right, if West Salem's going to make their 4th tournament in the last 5 years, what do you have to do today?
We got to make some shots. That big kid down low is going to be a presence, so we're going to have to move the ball. We need Elliott and we need Nate to knock some shots down, and we got to try to get it an up-tempo game and try to make him a little bit less of a factor.
All right, Shane, thanks for the time. Good luck.
Thanks, Aaron.
That's the Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show for home, auto, life, and business insurance. Contact the Kevin Carlson Agency in Holman. It's the sectional final. It's Menomonie and West Salem next on ESPN La Crosse.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Right now at Ace of Holman's Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program to get your lawn set for spring. Just under $95 for a 5,000 square foot program, just under $230 for 15,000 square. And at Ace of Holman only, they'll store all of your bags and send you a reminder when it's time to put each step down. Hey, with spring here and summer on the way, Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Hilltopper Refuse serving the Coulee region since 1983. Hilltopper Refuse, a proud sponsor of high school basketball. All right, Scotty, pick one key. If you got to pick one key for what's going to determine this game?
Rebounds. I mean, that's the bottom line. Rebounds have to be critical for West Salem to win this game here, and for Menomonie, either one.
Stop by North Country Steak Buffet for all you can eat steaks, burgers, chicken, pork chops, and North Country's fresh salad bar is the largest in La Crosse. North Country Steak Buffet.
That was the quickest I've ever done anything.
It is the sectional final, one of the 4 sectional finals in Division II here this afternoon across the state, as the teams from each division will be decided tonight in boys basketball. We'll take a break. We will see what the starting lineups are, tip-off, and eventually the winner of this sectional final here at Arcadia High School in Wanak Arena on the ESPN La Crosse YouTube stream.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet, bringing you some tasteful tips on how to savor your hunger. Wednesday, we have all-you-can-eat wings that feature Frank's Red Hot, garlic lemon pepper, Jamaican jerk, and new barbecue ranch to go along with our rotating specialty pizzas, from pepperoni and sausage all the way to chicken bacon ranch. Also our tasty teriyaki beef and broccoli you all love. What are you waiting for? Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Bobcat of the Coulee region.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's Casey Virgin with Hanson and Associates in La Crosse. What a great time of year it is, with the high school basketball and hockey playoffs underway. And speaking of a long journey of gunning for a championship, that's really how retirement planning works as well. It's about the long game. If you'd like to have that conversation on your retirement goals, let's talk, and just maybe find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCU.
Honey, where are the kids?
I put them in the furnace so I could figure out why we don't have any heat.
You did what?
Maybe it's that loose wire.
Maybe it's that plug vent.
Maybe it's the bad igniter.
Maybe it's a dirty flame sensor.
Or maybe...
Why don't we just call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning?
Quality you can count on, experience you can trust.
With over 50 years of combined experience, G&T services residential and commercial customers within 50 miles of West Salem.
Video of our high school game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our game of the week live video stream. Starting lineups tonight for the West Salem Panthers. Number 0, a senior, Tyson LaBouse. Number 1, a senior, Spencer Kummel. A senior, number 2, Will Schmidt. Number 21, a senior, Nate D. Dillibert. And number 24, a junior, Drew McConkey. For the Menomonie Mustangs here this afternoon, number 1, a senior, Isaac Nielsen. Number 2, a senior, Jacob Rue. Number 11, a junior, DJ Butler. Number 12, a senior, Tyler Nelson. And number 20, the big man inside, a junior, Trevor Robert.
Time to get balanced.
The Mustangs in their all whites with the maroon trim, checkers down the side of the jersey, maroon lettering and numbering. The Panthers in the all black uniforms with the orange trim, orange and black down the side, and the orange lettering and numbering with the white trim on those. Mustangs will be moving right to left on your screen, Panthers left to right. and our sectional final here at Arcadia High School and Wannock Arena. Winner to the state tournament. We're underway, and the big man for the Mustangs, Robert, wins the tip, and here are the Mustangs. They'll swing around left side. Robert will set the screen. Up top, DJ Butler. They're going to get it into Robert at that free throw line. Working against Tyson LaBousse here early on. He's going to fade, and his shot no good. Rebound for Kummel and the Panthers. First possession for the Panthers. Kummel on the wing, nearly stolen. He gets into the paint. That's Will Schmidt inside to Drew McConkey. Junior for the Panthers working against Butler. He's going to go off glass too strong. Robert collects, and here come the Mustangs again. They'll swing it around. Nielsen, Rue inside. Catching it is Nelson. Tyler Nelson fading and too strong there. Another board for Kummel. Great arena for some basketball. Wannock Arena here. Will Schmidt probing, going in. He's fouled. The foul is going to go on Jacob Rue, the senior's first, and a chance for the first points of the night.
Yeah, and we were talking pregame about Trevor Robert, and he doesn't really look 6'8", but then when you put him next to Tyson LaBousse, he's every bit of 6'8". Moves really well for a big man. You can see that already.
Schmidt's free throw, good. If you want to run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance, can help you with home and auto. Noble Insurance just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska. Second one too strong, but offensive board, LaBousse powering through Robert, and an offensive foul. LaBousse lower in the shoulder, and Robert took every bit of that shoulder from LaBousse in the turnover.
Yeah, he sure did.
Yeah, LaBousse trying to be aggressive with the big man.
And LaBousse is talking to Robert on the way down the floor, saying, oh, that was a nice Academy Award performance there.
They're going to get it back to Robert on the block. Double team comes. That's just a
nice
show.
Move.
Pivoting through LaBousse, no good. Offensive rebound. Nelson, he puts it up, no. And another rebound for Kummel, and the Panthers will lead 1-0. Quick outlet, Nate D. And now they'll slow things up and bring it back up top, and LaBousse will set up the offense. Schmidt driving, turned it over. Knocked it away was Robert. Over a minute and a half in, 1-0's our score. Winner to the state tournament. Nelson turning the corner. DJ Butler, powerful guard for the Mustangs. No surprise the Panthers putting Drew McConkey on him. McConkey's got good size. Reversal, layup no good. Butler the offensive board. Going back up through the contact, and he will go to the line for two. Mustangs doing what the Panthers usually do well on the old board.
Yeah, and Coach Schmaling talked about it in the pregame. DJ Butler is kind of an unsung hero on this team and a really good rebounder, and that time got a second chance opportunity and got the foul. Man, is this a baseball game or the final of the World Baseball Classic that we're watching here?
Tied at 1. Free throw again for Butler. Rattles home. Mustangs lead 2-1. 15:57 to go first half. Just getting started here at Wannock Arena. LaBousse, right side up top for Schmidt, trying to direct traffic. Zone defense for the Mustangs will allow LaBousse a three. Too strong. Rebound fought for, and Butler's height is the difference that time.
I'm
Rather,
surprised
Robert.
that Schmidt didn't take that shot at the top of the key. It was wide open for him.
Looking for Robert at the elbow. LaBousse doing a good job of pushing him out from the block. Butler crossing over. Nielsen to Rue. Driving, floater, short. All 4 rebounds for the Panthers, Spencer Kummels. Kummel will kick it out. Schmidt, backdoor cut,
Nice
Nate D
pass.
going in, blocked by Butler, by Robert. Rebound Nelson, here come the Mustangs. Robert. Now Nielsen backing down. 2-1 the score. No field goals yet in this one. 3 free throws. Get it into Robert again. Backing down, spinning to the right hand. Somehow rolls out. That was going down for sure. Rebound Schmidt for the Panthers. Backdoor cut again. Nate D going in. Blocked again by Robert. Still looking for our first field goal. Nielsen over to Rue. He's going to try the 3-ball. Right of the circle, left of the circle. He knocks it down. First field goal of the afternoon. It's 5-1 Menomonie.
And here comes the press.
Inside McConkey near the paint. Kicks out. Nate D trying the deep 3. Too strong. Rebound. LeBouse tips it to himself. Another chance for the Panthers. Inside, stolen. Nelson took it away.
Force pass, didn't need to do that.
13:35 to go, 5-1. Robert again, back in on LeBouse. Not much room, and Nate D takes it away. Turnover on the Mustangs, their first. Here comes LeBouse. Surveying into the paint, working, going up. It's short, and again a rebound for Robert.
Yeah, just with Salem right now, really out of sync offensively. They look like they're pressing right now.
Hasn't cost them too much. Still a 4-point game only.
Nice
and a
pass.
steal. Tried to get it to Robert, and McConkey stepped in and took it away.
Yeah, if that was higher, that would have been all Roberts there.
McConkey working against Butler. Powerful body shuts him off. Kummel trying to turn the corner. Swinging over to LeBouse. Comes in, kicks out. McConkey, quick fire in the corner. Knocks it down. First field goal of the afternoon for the Panthers, and it's 5-4.
Yeah, McConkey, one of the unsung heroes of this playoff run for the Panthers. He has been outstanding.
Up top, Rue trying to 3-ball again. Right side of the rim, no good. Offensive rebound right down to Nielsen's hands, and it gives him an easy bucket, 7-4 Mustangs. McConkey at the free throw line, kicks out Will Schmidt, straightaway 3. Splash for Will Schmidt. We're tied at 7, coming up on 12 minutes to go first half. Nielsen inside, bad pass. It's off of Robert's hands, and it's a turnover on the Mustangs. Both teams are 3 of the turnovers so far. Elliot Corcoran will check in for West Salem. Checking in for the Mustangs is Javon Butler, a freshman. Also checking in Parker Behrens, another freshman. So a couple freshmen right off the bench for Menomonie. Full court pressure being put on. Drew McConkey will bring it up. Now into a zone defense for Menomonie. Cross court. Dillibert, touch pass, Kummel. Left corner 3-ball. Short off the front side of the rim. Rebound tied up. And the arrow to West Salem. .39 first half, 7-7. Both teams struggling from the field early on. 2-3 defense again for Menomonie. Panthers expected a lot of zone today. McConkey up and under move, right past Robert for 2.
A great move by McConkey with the head fake. Really slowed down the big guy.
Robert will get it. LeBouse backing him down, off glass, can't get it to go. Corcoran able to tip the rebound to Nate D. Dillibert gets it up to LeBouse, working downhill at the left, kicks out Kummel. One more, Dillibert a 3, deep, and he airballed it too strong and out of bounds. Ian Kistner checks in for Menomonie.
Yeah, West Salem starting to kind of get a rhythm going here. And Robert, he's had a couple good opportunities, but he can't get him to fall for the Mustangs. They're feeding him the ball. He's got really good shoulder movement inside.
LeBouse doing just enough bodying up early on. Robert will check out for now.
I don't think I've ever talked about shoulder movement before, but it's pretty good.
Javon Butler, they'll swing it around. Gilliber knocks it out. The boost will check out for West Salem, and with that, timeout. Menomonie wants to talk it over. Coach Van Grunsven takes it, and we will be right back. 10:51 to go, 2-point Panther lead on ESPN La Crosse's live video stream.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Bobcat, your home for industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your winter project list, stop at Bobcat of the Cooley Region in Dressbach or visit bobcatofthecooleryregion.com. 10:50 to go, first half, 2-point West Salem lead. Sectional final in Division II. And a turnover. Double team came and threw it right to Corcoran. He outlets Kummel, and a touch pass knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, a lot of unforced errors here by the Panthers early in this game. It's almost like they're really just pressing a little bit when they're getting on the floor.
Well, sectional final game, both teams
sure.
maybe
pressure's
a little,
on, right?
A little high energy, not totally settled in yet. West Salem, it's their 5th straight sectional final game.
Nice crossover.
Here's McConkey stepping through, off glass, through contact, and McConkey scores 2 more. He's got 7 to the 11 for the Panthers.
Yeah, McConkey right there just showing that athleticism and the strength.
Butler off his hands, and it's thrown out of bounds by Behrens, and sloppy play by the Mustangs, already their 5th turnover.
Time the Butler didn't do it.
And with that, Menomonie's going to send right back in Nelson and Robert.
Yeah, DJ Butler, one of the spark plugs for this Mustang team. He doesn't make a lot of errors. And like we talked about, Menomonie not making a lot of unforced errors here early. It's just West Salem out-rebounding him here early in this game.
It's man-to-man now for the Mustangs. It's Gilliber up top, now LaBouse. McConkey against Javon Butler inside. Double team comes, now it's off. McConkey pivoting baseline, can't get the floater to go, and a rebound for Robert. Good look for McConkey after trouble. Nelson lost it, threw it away. LaBouse knocks it away. LaBouse up the right side, knocked away from behind, and that was out of bounds, it looked like, but they keep it alive. Robert down the court, moving in, going up, blocked by Corcoran, but a body foul is called. It looked like maybe Nielsen on the save was out of bounds before he got rid of the ball, but officials didn't catch it, and it results in 2 free throws for the Mustangs.
What a wild sequence there, huh? Looked like LaBouse was going to go in transition and maybe get an assist. Poked away, in and out for Robert on the first one.
And 0 for 2 at the line as this rebound's knocked off the backboard. LaBouse collects for West Salem, still with a 4-point lead. Coming up on the halfway point of the first half. LaBouse working on Robert. He'll kick it out. Now LaBouse in the right corner. He'll drive baseline. On Robert. Backdoor cut. Kummel blocked again by Robert. Panthers have challenged him many times. He's come away the better end of it every single time. Behrens, left corner. He's going to fire the 3-ball. That's a quick trigger, and Parker Behrens knocks it down. 11-10 West Salem.
Yeah, good luck for Behrens. They kind of told him, they kind of dared him to take it, and he did.
LaBouse spinning into the paint. One more pivot, off glass, no. Nelson enters into the post. Show a double. West Salem's not going to bring it, at least early on. Back towards the right shoulder. Then spinning back left, and Robert scores his first basket of the afternoon, and it gives Menomonie the 1-point lead. Conkey working over to Kummel. Cut off. Conkey on the wing, ripping through on Butler. Looking for help. Nate D, triple from the right wing,
wow,
contested, and he knocks it down.
Man, is he just a pure shooter or what?
2-point Panther lead. Nelson driving through, 4 Panthers. Maybe traveled, he got it to Behrens, and Behrens knocks down another jumper. We're tied at 14, 7.5 to go. McConkey got down the lane. He's going to challenge, try to maybe a half dunk of sorts. It rolled off his hand and off the rim, no good. Maybe he thought Robert was going to come over with more of a contest. Brew, another Nielsen, over to Nelson. Now Javon Butler, and he threw it right to Tyson LaBouse. 3 ball, straight away McConkey missed it left. He knew it, and he got his own rebound. Mustangs just let it bounce and go by, and McConkey took advantage.
Yeah, really surprised by that. Salem just does a good job of tracking the basketball. It's one of their strengths.
And knocked out of bounds by Dillibert.
You know, the one thing we didn't discuss with Trevor Robert is his free throw shooting. He's only 42% on the year. So if you want to beat the Mustangs, you put him at the line.
0 for 2 so far this afternoon. Rue double teamed on the wing, got baseline, trying to step through. They find Behrens. He's going to try it from the right corner. Missed it short this time. Rebound tipped around. The Panthers knocked it away from each other. It allows DJ Butler to pick up the offensive board. Inside, Robert spinning back to his left hand. On the baseline, he's got 2 more.
Yeah, he's got quick footwork, doesn't he, Aaron, for a 6'8" guy?
Well, he can use the right or the left hand, we've seen.
Ambidextrous.
Here's Elliott Corcoran, left corner 3, around, no good. Butler the rebound for the Mustangs. We are tied at 16, coming up on 6 minutes to go. They're going to get right back to Robert in the post. This time he gets to the right, 13-foot fadeaway, bank no good, LaBouse the rebound. Schmidt, now Corcoran gets inside, LaBouse, right block going in, blocked by Robert again.
Man, what a force.
Behrens, corner, trying to get it in. Robert collects, working back again. Now he's going to pivot through. One pass over to Butler, and DJ Butler scores the 2. Good find from Robert, and the Mustangs back up 2 with 5:20 to go.
Yeah, really good look.
Corcoran at the top. Handoff for Kummel, turning the corner. Now Schmidt. Keeps his dribble. McConkey spinning, looking for a fade. It's not there. Corcoran, right wing 3. Banked shot, no good. Rebound, DJ Butler. Mustangs with it, up 2. Corcoran read the pass. He's on the break. He's going in. He's going to lay it in for 2. Elliott Corcoran's first basket, and it's tied at 18.
Good anticipation, good read.
Corcoran was our Kevin Carlson ANC player of the game on Thursday. 15 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block off the bench. Butler crosses over, lost it. It's kicked, though, by McConkey. 4:22 to go.
Man, DJ Butler for the Mustangs is in almost on every rebounding attempt on both sides of the floor. I don't know if you've seen that, but
he is a well-built kid.
He is.
He looks strong. He's not the biggest, but the strength allows him to get in there. Muscle his way in for boards. Nelson and Nielsen will drive in toward the baseline. He's cut off. Looking.
Nice pass.
It's off of Butler's hands. They're going to get it out. Corcoran to McConkey. He's fouled. Free throw no good. Both of them no good for McConkey. Here come the Mustangs. Inside, Robert fakes a pass, turning on LaBouche, trying to get back to the left, and he scores again.
Wow.
Timeout. Menomonie with 3:44 to go. The Mustangs lead by 2, 20-18 in the sectional final on the ESPN La Crosse YouTube stream.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Bubbler, an antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and natural caffeine. We both have our Orange Dream freezer with us here for the game today.
One of probably my favorite.
Not my favorite, but it's definitely
You're
a
a
good
lemon
flavor.
lime guy,
It's definitely
right?
a good flavor. Yep. That one and the Twisted Elixir. It's probably my favorite one. Mustangs over the Panthers, 20-18 with 3.5 to go in the first half. Winner to Madison next week. State tournament Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Here's Schmidt bouncing in for McConkey on the right block, working against Nelson. Spinning back, he'll just take the jumper. He missed it way too strong. Robert, his 9th rebound already.
Yeah, with Salem just really struggling offensively here in this first half.
Mustangs outboarding the Panthers 17-10. Backdoor cut stole by McConkey. Nearly lost the dribble. Now Schmidt. Schmidt will screen for McConkey. LaBouche up top, working left against Robert. Travel, foul first. Foul caused the travel, and it's going to go on Robert.
Tell you what, those two have been jaw-jacking all the way down the floor almost on every single play. And LaBouche isn't going to be scared of anything. He's a competitor.
Dillibert trying to get it in. Goes deep. Left sideline for Spencer Kummel, spinning back towards his left. Corcoran got to the paint, kicks out McConkey, travel. Never got his dribble down.
Yeah, and Coach Schmaling's really frustrated over on the sideline. You can see it.
Turnovers and missed shots at the rim with Robert contesting. Nelson rips through. They've found Rue on the left wing. He is wide open, and he knocks it down. 23-18 Menomonie. McConkey driving, fouled. It is on Nielsen, his first. Kummel to McConkey. Over Nielsen. No. Good straight up defense. Causes the miss. 2 minutes to go, first half. Trying to get it into Robert.
Pass.
Good front by LaBousse, but a better pass, and Robert scores. Timeout West Salem with 1:44 to go in the first half. The Mustangs open up their largest lead of the afternoon at 7 right here on ESPN La Crosse.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Union State Bank proudly supporting local athletes who make our hometowns proud. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. 25-18, Menomonie leading West Salem here. 1:44 to go first half at Arcadia High School, Wanik Arena. Boots hands off Kummel at the top. Backdoor, Corcoran working as Nelson on the right block, spinning, got him in the air, going up, off glass through the contact.
There you go.
Elliot Corcoran, one on the house.
Yep, and that's how you come out of the timeout and get a quality bucket there and go for a three-point play, excuse me. Butler may be almost too balanced. I almost misspoke.
Free throw for Corcoran, rolls in. Gets it back to a 4-point game, 25-21. Under 90 seconds to go. Rue driving baseline. Well, that dumps up Robert going up. He's fouled. Can't get the floater to go. Certainly not the worst thing, as mentioned earlier, the free throw shooting.
Yeah, 42% on the year. Not his strongest attribute. Hate to bring it up, but like the hack-a-shack.
First one. Looks like he shoots 100% straight through.
Yeah.
Second one, too strong. Corcoran grabs the rebound for West Salem, 5-point Mustang lead. LaBousse got by Robert, getting in, foul, McConkey put back dunk, but foul comes first on the missed shot, and LaBousse will shoot 2 free throws.
McConkey made that look so effortless, didn't he?
Well, Robert took the gamble, allowed the rim to be wide open. That's the big difference. When he's in there, shot's tough at the rim.
It's about as effortless as me grabbing another plate at North Country Steak Buffet, getting a salad.
LaBousse, first point of the game. Leading scorer for the Panthers.
Yeah, and Robert has done a tremendous job defensively on him. Anytime he gets the ball, he's collapsing right on him and making it hard.
Second free throw, too strong. Robert, 9 points, 10 rebounds, assist, a steal, and 4 blocks in this first half for Menomonie, who leads by 4. Ball tipped into the backcourt. Nielsen picks it up. Under a minute to go now. Zone defense for West Salem. A 1-3-1. Nelson going in the corner. Rue back up to Nelson. Three-pointer, Rue, left wing, trying again. Short. Butler skies for the rebound. Now he's going to go up and kick it out. Rue, one more pass into the corner. Nielsen wide open. It's good.
It's a great pass.
All created by the offensive rebound by DJ Butler. Kummel into the paint, got it off Corcoran, and he's fouled. No, they're going to say he stepped out.
Yeah.
Looked like a bump forced him out, but turnover.
Yeah, a lot of unforced errors for West Salem in this first half. It's really been the story of this game so far.
7-point game. Menomonie with the lead and the ball to end the half, most likely. to Nelson. Moving right, bounces in for Nielsen. He's trying to turn the corner. Lost it. Kummel at midcourt, moving in behind the back, lost control, and that will be the end of the first half. Oh, that was going to nearly go in. They would have counted it, I think. Nelson just a bit too strong. And a 29-22 lead for Menomonie at halftime. Local family-owned company in West Salem, G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, proudly serving residential and commercial customers. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, West Salem. Place to meet your family and friends before or after the game in downtown West Salem. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. Find them on Facebook. Made from scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. 7-point Menomonie lead at the break here on ESPN La Crosse.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Right now at Ace of Holman's Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program to get your lawn set for spring. Just under $95 for a 5,000 square foot program, just under $230 for 15,000 square. And at Ace of Holman only, they'll store all of your bags and send you a reminder when it's time to put each step down. Hey, with spring here and summer on the way, Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem. 3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in West Salem. They specialize in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting for residential and commercial jobs. Check out all their services at 3in1construction.net. DriveUltra.org, you are in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union, giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. 29-22 at the break.
Yeah, West Salem very, I think, sloppy. I'm just going to be very honest in the first half. I felt like they were pressing a lot offensively. Honestly, it's going to be different for them with the rebounding game, obviously with Robert in the middle, but they've done well for the most part. Menomonie is out rebounding them, like you talked about, Aaron. However, it's not like they don't have the opportunities. Offensively, it just doesn't seem like they have anything going that's sustainable. It's a lot of, in and out, and they've had a lot of opportunities inside, haven't been able to convert. Robert has been a factor in that. However, there's been a few times where he hasn't even been around the ball and they've missed easy shots. So they got to clean that up. We'll see how they react to it in the second half. And for Menomonie, they've done a good job breaking that zone defense down, getting an extra pass and kicking it out to an open shooter on the perimeter. Robert's had his moments inside, and he looks very fluid as a big man on the low block. He's got good movement skills, great pivot foot, and I talked about it, his shoulder movement, like he throws people off with how he moves his body. So he's very effective in that low block and does a good job. But as you can see, if you get him to the free throw line, that's where you win the battle. You want him to shoot outside of that area where it's high percentage and challenge him a little bit more within that 16 to 20 foot range and make him shoot it. So West Salem's got to push the boundary on that, I think, in the second half in order to get back into this one. And they're not out of it totally, but they've got to clean it up, and they just got to be a little bit more consistent offensively and get some kind of rhythm going, because right now they don't look like they have a rhythm at all.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. Second half coming up next. Mustangs leading the Panthers by 7 on ESPN La Crosse.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Coulee region has you set. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet, bringing you some tasteful tips on how to savor your hunger. Wednesday, we have all-you-can-eat wings that feature Frank's Red Hot, garlic lemon pepper, Jamaican jerk, and new barbecue ranch to go along with our rotating specialty pizzas, from pepperoni and sausage all the way to chicken bacon ranch. Also, our tasty teriyaki beef and broccoli you all love. What are you waiting for? Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Chris Riggles with RE/MAX in Onalaska would love to talk with you. Contact Chris with RE/MAX in Onalaska. Menomonie will start with the ball moving left to right in the second half. They lead 29-22. They out-rebounded the Panthers 20-11 in the first half. That is usually the Panthers' calling card. We'll see what they can do to maybe try to counter Robert a little more inside. They're going to go with McConkey against him to start this half. Driving baseline, Nielsen got in and he scores past Dillber for 2. 31-22 Mustangs.
Good start for Menomonie right off the onset.
Here's Kummel, right of the circle. Now LaBousse on the wing. He's going to try the 3-ball over Robert. Too strong. Nielsen the rebound on the run. And he traveled.
Well, that's a good turnover for West Salem because Menomonie coming out with scoring right off the bat looked like they were going to be in transition and maybe get something off of a backside cut. That's what they were setting up, it looked like.
McConkey, not much movement here for the Panthers. LaBousse will come up top, left side. Looking in, curl cut, Kummel. And now McConkey. Corcoran trying to back down, not there, double team came. McConkey will hand off for Dillber. Good pressure by the Mustangs here on this defensive possession. McConkey got to the right, pivot, travel.
Yeah, Robert came over and right away McConkey just dragging that pivot foot right there. Another turnover for the Panthers, and they got to find a way to get a little bit more consistent offensively here because Menomonie and their pressure is really throwing them off.
Inside, Robert going in, blocked by McConkey, but a foul called as the double team came. It's going to actually go on LaBousse, I think. It's his second.
Yeah, he's, again, such good footwork for 6'8". Even with the double team, got around it a little bit, had an opportunity to create his own shot.
Free throw. Robert knocks it down. He's got his double-double this afternoon, 10 points, 10 boards.
Guess I won't talk about his free throw shooting anymore today.
Well, it's a valid point, 42% on the year. So far, 2 for 4, and he missed that one. McConkey the rebound.
He's 50% today.
2 for 5 now, about as a season
average. Well, that's
average.
not 50%.
McConkey directing traffic, foul called. They're going to get underneath. They're trying to get into Corcoran. The foul was called on Rue. He was holding them.
I appreciate your ability to point out my mathematical errors.
It's the third on Jacob Rue, and he's going to sit as Behrens comes in. Behrens gave him nice minutes early. He had a couple of jumpers, 5 points in the first half. Freshman. Kummel catches free throw line, swings out LaBousse. Now Kummel. Corcoran trying to drive baseline, backing down. LaBousse pops out. Driving left on Robert. Spinning back to his right, blocked again by Robert.
Good recovery by Robert.
Into Butler. Stepping through, kicks out. Corcoran knocked it away. Corcoran took it away.
Good job by McConkey.
McConkey rips through. Corcoran steps back. He's going to fire the 3. It's contested. He knocks it down. What a shot for Elliot Corcoran.
That's a big shot for the Panthers. Let's see if they can get something rolling offensively now off of that. Comes the trap.
Pressure on. Robert swings. Nielsen, left wing, 3 ball, too strong. Boxed out by Kummel. He picks up the rebound.
Slow it
Outlet.
down.
Dillber fires a three. He knocked it down! Nate D for three. Quick transition. It's a 4-point game after back-to-back triples.
And they kind of slowed it down.
Nelson turning, fading, 10-footer. Wow, what a shot by Tyler Nelson.
That was a tough one, Aaron, like you said.
15 to go in the ball game. 6-point game. Backdoor
Nice
cut.
pass.
Dillber knocked out of bounds by Robert.
Yeah, Robert's trying to say it was off with Salem, but it was pretty clear. I mean, it's hard to argue when you're 6'8" and touching a basketball that it didn't go off your hand. I'm sorry. But man, he's such a really good presence, isn't he, Aaron? He moves so well at that size.
Kummel, hands off for McConkey, trying to curl in, kicks into the corner. Corcoran blocked by Robert. Six blocks for Trevor Robert this afternoon.
My goodness.
Nelson against Corcoran, bounces it in for Nielsen, short corner, got it Robert, good play. Robert's wide open for two.
Beautifully done.
36-28, quick 4-0 run for the Mustangs. Will Schmidt back in for the Panthers on the wing. Kummel now bouncing from McConkey, working on Nielsen, spinning, pivoting, got back into the paint, off glass, no good. Rebound knocked around, it's loose. Butler comes away with it. Ball on the ground, and it's ripped away by Kummel. Now it's loose again, and Nelson took it away. Somehow not a foul. Swatted by McConkey. Both coaches not happy at all on either side.
I mean, look at this action here. Just scrappy. And then this block by McConkey, all ball.
It's 8-point lead for Menomonie. Again, 4-0 run. Here's Robert backing down McConkey. Knocks it away, now Schmidt, he's on the run. He's got it all by himself, and he's gonna lay it in for two. 36-30. Pace, intensity picking up here as the second half moves.
Energy of this building is starting to erupt here.
Double team comes on Robert. Now he pivots through, going off glass. No good. Too strong. Tips it to himself. He's going up. Cannot get it to go. He's going to the line for two.
And West Salem did a good job contesting that time, but they couldn't get the board, Aaron. Again, another offensive rebound for the Mustangs.
Free throw, no good. A 2 of 6 at the line for Robert. This is his weakness. And he knocks it down. 37-30, Menomonie over West Salem. Winner to the state tournament in Division II. Kummel to McConkey, catches, tough catch on the block. Out Corcoran, quick fires a three straight away, too strong. Rebound fought for, it's Butler's. Nelson, they got Robert and Schmidt inside, and Schmidt's gonna get called for the foul on the hold. Not much Will Schmidt's going to do in there against Robert.
That's correct. I mean, he might hold his hand or something, but that's about it. Yeah, Butler off the floor now. They're going to have to make up for some of that rebounding prowess. He's great on the boards, isn't he, Aaron?
He's got 8 of them.
He tracks the ball really well.
Couple on the offensive side. Here's Javon Butler. Pivoting, fading, 10-foot jumper short. And Will Schmidt will have the rebound fall into his hands. Good box out that time by the Panthers. Schmidt working on Behrens. Looking. He needs some help. Conkey got a screen from Kummel. Got downhill with the left. He's fouled. It's going to go against Parker Behrens.
Wonder if he's related to Charlie Barons.
Potentially.
One of the more funnier men that I've got to see in my lifetime. I think he's definitely the typical up north Wisconsin type.
Too strong. You could tell out of the hand for McConkey.
Yeah, and he's frustrated.
0 for 3 at the line.
Yeah, McConkey really frustrated.
And too strong again. Robert pulls down the rebound with one hand.
Yeah. Just got to collect yourself here.
Still a 7-point Menomonie lead with 12 minutes to go. Ball loose. Nelson nearly lost it. Got it back.
Good pressure.
Nielsen to Butler. And timeout Menomonie. 11:51 to go. They lead 37-30 on ESPN La Crosse.
Right now at Ace of Holman's Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program to get your lawn set for spring. Just under $95 for a 5,000 square foot program, just under $230 for 15,000 square. And at Ace of Holman only, they'll store all of your bags and send you a reminder when it's time to put each step down. Hey, with spring here and summer on the way, Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street on Alaska.
Ace of Holman has anything you need for the winter season, and you're probably going to need it this weekend. Snowblowers, shovels, salt. Ace of Holman, Holman Drive. Hilltopper Refuge, serving the Cooley region since 1983. Hilltopper Refuge, a proud sponsor of high school basketball. 11:51 to go, 37-30. Menomonie leading West Salem. 7 points was the halftime lead. Panthers got it to 4. Menomonie got it right back up after a 9-point lead, their largest. Nielsen backing in on Schmidt. He got to his right hand. Fouls called.
Wow.
Schmidt picks up his second.
Another senior on this roster, Nielsen. Around 9-10 points a game. Decent from the stripe.
Stop by North Country Steak Buffet for all you can eat steaks, burgers, chicken, pork chops. Fresh salad bar, largest in La Crosse. North Country Steak Buffet. Nielsen 2 of 2 at the line.
It's a big possession here for the Panthers. You don't want to go down 10.
9-point game. Schmidt got downhill at the left. Picks up top McConkey. Corcoran working against Robert. We'll switch it. McConkey on the wing. Working against Robert. Fakes a three. Now he'll look to drive. Backing down. Turning. Pivoting. Robert staying down. Corcoran driving. He's going up. He's fouled. Got the floater to go.
That's a huge bucket. Corcoran doesn't lack confidence, does he, Aaron?
He does not. He's got 10 points
Tell
tonight,
you what,
4 steals.
That interview he had with us was very telling. Very confident interview. And you can tell on the floor he plays like it. That was a huge bucket for the Panthers now. Let's see if he can convert at the line.
He does. 39-33, 11:08 to go. A lot of time left in this one. Just a 2-possession game. Double team comes and a foul.
Wow. I don't know about that.
It's a third on Labuse.
That was a quick whistle.
Rue comes in for Javon Butler for Menomonie. Nielsen's got a high on the wing. Corcoran guarding him. Now they're getting into Robert on the block. McConkey guarding him. Roberts pivoting through, and he's fouled. The foul is on Elliot Corcoran. That's his fourth.
It's a big foul
10:47 to go
for the Panthers, especially from the size dynamic.
And the free throw bounces off the rim twice. No good for Robert.
Man, just think if he could ever fix that part of his game as he progresses in his basketball career. Only a junior.
And that one straight through. 4 for 9 at the line for Robert. Right about his season average. And it's a 7-point Menomonie lead again. LaBousse back in at the free throw line. Kummel driving, kicking out. McConkey's open. Right wing three. Splashes it home. Panthers again within 4. 10.5 to go. Barons nearly lost it. Nielsen at the Arcadia logo. Looking, trying to get it into Robert. Double team comes. McConkey stepping through. Travel, right?
I was going to say, that's got to be a travel. I mean, Robert has great footwork, but there a little bit too much of the Euro. Looked like he was in Italy from England.
Coming up on 10 minutes to go. 4-point game. Closest the Panthers have been in some time. Not been able to get it to a one-possession game. LaBousse lost it, got it back. Schmidt working in, turning, straight away. LaBousse, 3-ball, too strong. Long rebound. Kummel tracks it for the Panthers. Inside, LaBousse on the block. Facing up, outside Kummel. And he threw it away. He thought Dillabur was going to stay up top. Dillabur wanted to curl, and a turnover on West Salem.
Yeah, got a little antsy there with the ball. He's got to hold the possession here and get it back.
Rue high on the right. Finding Robert, but off of Robert's hands, so turnover right back. It's the 16th on Menomonie. They still lead by 4, though.
You know, Aaron, we were talking about at halftime a little bit. Menomonie runs everything through Robert. If you can get him out of the paint and make them shoot from the perimeter, I think you can take this team out.
Conkey to LaBousse on the left wing. You got to hit a 3 if you're LaBousse at some point to force him to stay out there.
Correct.
To avoid him coming in on a dribble drive. McConkey's here. He's trying to dribble drive. Turning back to the paint. Kicks out Will Schmidt. Quick fire 3 from the wing. Short and over the backboard. He thought he got it, but it's going back to Menomonie.
Good ball movement by the Panthers. But you talked about it. LaBousse had a good opportunity at another shot from the perimeter and didn't take it on that last possession. And that's part of his game that hasn't really opened up here today.
Does not have a field goal, just one free throw for Tyson LaBousse today.
Very surprising.
Well, it's the Trevor Robert effect.
It is.
DJ Butler up top, Nelson. Menomonie by 4, 8.5 to go. They'll get it into Robert. McConkey guard him into the post, dumps it inside. LaBousse fouled him through the nope. Shot does not count on the ground. It's the 4th on Tyson LaBousse, though. With 8:27 to go. And West Salem's in danger of losing one of their guys. Corcoran's got 4. LaBousse has got 4. And they do not go much deeper than 6. At least they haven't in the playoffs so far. Aaron Grassme, Kibo Anderson, plenty of time throughout the regular season off the bench. Nielsen makes the free throw on the bonus.
Now, Salem still has 4 timeouts too, Aaron, so if they want to sit down and collect themselves offensively, they could utilize those.
Nielsen in and out. Just 1 or 2 at the line as Kummel knocks the rebound to himself, and it's a 5-point lead again.
Big possession here for the Panthers. Got to score here.
LeBouse high on the right. Kummel catches free throw line. Faces up on Nelson, kicks out LeBouse. Looked at a 3, drives baseline on Robert. Looking, reverse, can't get it. Robert tips it to Rue.
Just forced it right there. You can't do that.
Nielsen short corner, brings it back up top for the Mustangs. Right back into Robert. Stepping through. Block is called. Is it on the ground? Yes.
I don't know.
1-1 as Kummel took the contact, but he's going to get called for the block.
Menomonie in the bonus now.
One and one. Robert got it.
And buckets have been tough for both sides in this half.
2-2 at the line for Trevor Robert. 7-point game for the Mustangs. Again, the halftime lead. LeBouse, right wing, he's going to try the 3. Too strong. Coming in for the rebound is Rue again. Mustangs looking to add on. 7.5 to go. Backing down. Butler off to Rue, swing it over. Nielsen got it to Robert again. Working on the block, he's going to turn with a fade this time, and he got the roll. 45-36.
I think Salem should call timeout here.
Schmidt into the corner. McConkey. LeBouse again, looking. Kummel get downhill against Nelson, turning up top. LeBouse is going to try it straight away. This time he got it to go. Back down to 6. Inside, Robert can't get it. Got it right back, going back up and in. (20 points, 14 rebounds for Robert. Dillibert, touch pass out to McConkey. His left corner 3 is good.
Now Salem starting to heat up from the perimeter now.
Still a 5-point game, though. They have not been able to get it to a 1-possession game.
Not sustained.
Nelson on the dribble. Looking, kept his pivot foot down. Nearly traveled. They're going to try to get it to Robert again on the block. Double team comes, turning back. Kicks out Butler. He's going to try the 3. Too strong. Rebound Nelson. No one boxed him out. Ball loose. Still loose on the floor, and it's a foul. I think on Menomonie. I think Dillibert had it and maybe got cut underneath by a diving Mustang. It's going to go on Nielsen. Trip to State on the line. 5:45 to go. Corcoran's going to quick fire a 3. Right on the circle, he got it!
Timeout West Salem.
Timeout West Salem, 5:37 to go. The 3-pointers are falling now, and the first time they've been within 1 possession in this second half. We'll be right back on ESPN La Crosse.
Honey, where are the kids?
I put them in the furnace so I could figure out why we don't have any heat.
You did what?
Maybe it's that loose wire.
Maybe it's that plug vent.
Maybe it's the bad igniter.
Maybe it's a dirty flame sensor.
Or maybe...
Why don't we just call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning?
Quality you can count on, experience you can trust.
With over 50 years of combined experience, G&T services residential and commercial customers within 50 miles of West Salem.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
If you want to run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance, can help you with home and auto. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska.
Here come the Panthers, though. The threes are starting to fall, Aaron, and this crowd is starting to really light it up. And I've never seen so much pink in my life other than when you do the breast cancer awareness walk. The student section for West Salem in all pink here today.
Panthers down 47-45, closest they've been in this half. Closest they've been in quite a while. Robert
Nice
inside,
pass.
Butler reverse layup is good.
Great look. He does such a great job off the double team, doesn't he? That's like the third or fourth one in this game that he's really just done a great job reading that.
And what he does best, I feel like, is he doesn't force anything, a shot or a pass. Just takes the easy play.
Nice pass. Yeah.
Gilliber fouled. Butler reaching in.
You know, the student section should have practiced singing Barbie Girl with all that pink at some point.
Connell on the elbow. Up top, Corcoran. He's going to fire again over Robert. Too strong. Rebound. Grab by McConkey.
Yep, kick it out.
Corcoran working again on Robert. Now Corcoran fakes a three. Hands off McConkey. Got into the paint. Are they going to call on the ground? They will.
Man, he took a hard foul, didn't he?
Well, you saw in that possession, too, McConkey able to grab the rebound because Robert was out contesting Corcoran, right?
Right. And that's a smart defensive move, I think, by Menomonie, because Corcoran's really been the one that's really hurt them from the perimeter in this half. So they want to shut down, you know, what he's got going momentum-wise. Man, talk about sportsmanship, wiping up the sweat stain. I like that.
49-45, Menomonie lead. West Salem will inbound underneath. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Conkey catches free throw line. Now Kummel. Dillibert on the curl, trying the threes. Fouled, and he nearly got it to go. 3 shots coming as Butler got into his space on the jump shot.
Both teams in the bonus now.
I think this place, West Salem fans would have erupted.
Oh, absolutely. That would have been one heck of a shot, too. And who else would have took it?
So 3 free throws coming up for Nate D. First one short. Bobcat, your home for industry-leading equipment as you dig into your winter project list. Stop at Bobcat of the Cooley Region in Dressbach or visit bobcatofthecooleyregion.com.
Oh, man.
In and out for Dillibert.
Yeah,
so
these
free
are
throws
big.
costing the Panthers right now.
Yeah, they've had a tough go of it at the line, a team that's usually pretty decent.
Third one straight through. So I got one of the 3, and that's a 3-point game, 4.5 to go.
Yeah. Got to tighten up on defense here.
Pass tip, Kummel saves it. Dillibert saves it, but it's Robert who comes away off the hands of McConkey. Rue on the drive. Robert, baseline, triple team, kicks out. Rue quick fires the 3, nearly banked it in. Corcoran collects the rebound. He's fouled, and 1-and-1 coming.
And Corcoran and Butler were just going at it on that board, weren't they? My goodness. Free throws are going to be a critical element here the last 4 minutes of this game.
Both teams missing a lot of free throws
They,
today.
yeah, and, you know, really Menomonie, that's kind of something they've done all year. They haven't been that good as a team from the stripe. However, with Salem, it's around 68% for the year. So something you thought would be an edge for them has been a hindrance.
Corcoran knocks down the first.
But if you win that game for the last 4 minutes here, you got a good shot.
Two for Elliott. 1 point game with 4 minutes to go here at Arcadia. Wanak Arena, winner to the state tournament. Rue will dribble up top, turns the corner with the dribble. Now Nielsen driving baseline,
Good
stepping through,
defense.
blocked by Kummel. Right in the hands of Rue. He's going to fire a three, too strong. Rebound McConkey.
Yeah, good box out on Robert by McConkey.
Chance for the Panthers to take the lead. Schmidt downhill, going up, left hand off glass.
What a
He got
shot.
it, and the foul.
What a shot by Schmidt here. Good screen, good attack right here, and he's going for it, Aaron. Look at that. He didn't have any hesitation on that whatsoever. He was taking that to the rack.
Panthers by one, free throw coming. Too strong for Schmidt. Robert, his 15th rebound.
I'd say he's done a good job today.
2015, 6 blocks.
My goodness.
Nelson on the wing. First time Menomonie has trailed in a long time. Nielsen nearly lost it, got it back, and backs it out.
Good reaction defensively.
Rue to Nelson at the logo. Driving right, Dillibert cut off, got to his left, into the paint. Going up, he's tripped, somehow got the wild shot to go. Is it on the ground or is it counting?
I think he was on the ground personally. He took an extra step before he scooped it.
Yeah, I think it's no good. They're counting it.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't agree with that.
Yikes.
That's a tough call for
There's
the Panthers
no
here.
continuation in high school basketball,
No.
but Nelson just got it.
Yeah, I don't see Patrick Ewing on the floor.
Fouls on McConkey. It's just his first. Mustangs regain the lead. And Nelson hits the free throw.
That's a huge call.
2 point Menomonie lead, 2:50 to go. What a wild shot for Nelson, though. Spinning 360 with some English. McConkey stepping through a couple Mustangs. He scores. We're tied at 52.
That was a tough shot right there by McConkey between two trees, and one of them was the big man.
Nelson into the paint again. Dumps off Butler. Back up Nielsen. They'll swing it around. Looking for Robert inside. McConkey botting him up. Turning. Traveled.
Yep. Good job by McConkey keeping his base level.
Little, just enough of a step from Robert. He got the pivot foot down, but dragged it just enough with the extra step.
You know, the McConkey lineage for sports has gone a long ways. Drew might be the best when it's all said and done.
Oh, wow.
He's that good.
Schmidt. Corcoran. Now McConkey, right elbow extended. Corcoran, quick fire three in the corner. Good! Who is Elliott Corcoran?
What a huge shot.
Nelson driving. Double team, stepping through, timeout. Menomonie calls it with 1:47 to go. West Salem's back in the lead by 3 on ESPN La Crosse.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Bubbler and Antaxin sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and natural caffeine. And Union State Bank proudly supporting local athletes to make our hometowns proud. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. West Salem by 3, 1:47 to go. Menomonie with it, inbounds to Robert, gets back to Butler. Flare screen for Rue, 3-ball corner, around no good. Corcoran taps the rebound to himself.
That's a big rebound by Corcoran. Man, he might be up here again.
19 points for Corcoran. McConkey's got 17 for the Panthers. Roberts got 20 for Menomonie. Schmidt's up top, driving, cut off with the help of Robert. Up top, Corcoran, 1:10 to go. Corcoran had it knocked out of bounds as Nielsen stepped out before the save, staying with West Salem. 1:07 left.
Big possession for West Salem. They would like to score here and distance the lead with almost under a minute to play here. Also, I can see them being very patient with the basketball.
Make Arcadia foul them. Could play the foul game as Robert comes up, double team. Corcoran on the wing. Looks like they're going to play it. McConkey's open inside, pump fake, and he's going to bring it out.
Smart. That's a smart play.
50 seconds to go. Schmidt backing up. McConkey catches on the drive. He's fouled, and they're going to put Drew McConkey at the free throw line. He's 0 for 4 today at the line with 47 seconds to go. It is double bonus. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, local family-owned company in West Salem, proudly serving residential and commercial customers. Free estimates, 24-hour emergency service. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, West Salem. McConkey knocks down the free throw, makes it a 2-possession game. 1 timeout left for Menomonie, 3 for the Panthers. Second one too strong. Robert the rebound. Menomonie down 4, 40 seconds left. Robert has it up top, hands off Nelson. Now Rue, driving on Kummel, stepping, nearly lost his balance. Robert now, cut off on the dribble. McConkey took it away, but a foul's called.
Wow, that is a very questionable foul. That looked clean to me.
So Robert's going to the line with 28 seconds left. Double bonus. He is 6 for 11 at the free throw line this afternoon.
Man, that's a big call right there, Aaron. It looked pretty clean.
He's going to miss it, put it in, but it's not a 1-and-1,
Yep.
so Robert messed up his own free throw attempt.
Is that a violation, though?
No, it should be a double bonus. That's the 10th foul.
True.
So it's just a missed free throw. He tried to go quickly. Robert's trying to say the official told him 1-and-1. He said, no, I told you 2. That is a big development.
Yeah.
So it is no good on the free throw. So it was a great attempt by, it worked perfectly, like he's done that 20 times a day. Now he's going to try to make the free throw, and he does. Inbound, Corcoran gets it up the court. He's fouled by Butler. His 4th. 2 shots coming for Corcoran with 25.7 on the clock. And it's a free throw game here for the final 20 seconds.
West Salem, obviously, this is where they got to really mentally contribute here.
Corcoran, good. Calm as can be.
Man. What a game for Elliot Corcoran. When they needed somebody to step up, he's really been the one in this second half.
Second free throw. Again, calm as
Clutch.
can be.
Absolutely clutch.
5-point game. Nelson up the court, driving in, going up, floater, no good, but a foul on Dillaber. So 2 shots for Nelson. Don't want to foul on that spot if you're the Panthers. Let him go. Do not give him points with the clock stopped. Nelson's first free throw, knocks it down. Calm free throw for the senior. Place to meet your family and friends before and after the game in downtown West Salem. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, made from scratch daily lunch specials. Find them on Facebook. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem.
Yeah, Nelson 80% on the year.
He misses it, but he didn't hit the rim.
Yeah, that's a critical error right there by Nelson.
So twice they've tried it. It hasn't worked either time. Once because they didn't hit the rim. The second one because it was on the first free throw. Kummel will inbound deep to McConkey. Oh, he's fouled hard as he lands on his elbow.
My goodness.
McConkey went up to go get it. Nielsen grabbed the arm, not intentionally, but just trying to reach for the ball, and a foul. Nothing malicious at all. Just the process and the price of doing business. It's the 5th on Isaac Nielsen. So the senior is disqualified due to fouls. Hoping his team can make a comeback here in the final 19.8, keep his career alive.
Got a feeling McConkey's taking harder hits on the gridiron, but
yeah.
Still a scary moment there.
Makes the free throw. 2 of 7 at the line for McConkey here. 3-1 Construction next to the post office in West Salem. 3 things they do well: drywall, metal framing, and painting for residential and commercial jobs. Check them out at 3in1construction.net. Second one, no good. Lands in the hands of Behrens. Menomonie needs a prayer here, down 5. Behrens going up. Corcoran, vertical defense. Nelson saves it off the back of the backboard. And it is going to the Panthers.
All right. So now be smart with the basketball here.
Kummel inbounds. Nope, timeout first to West Salem. 9.7 to go, West Salem by 5. Can they hang on in the final 10 seconds on ESPN La Crosse?
Hi, it's Casey Virgin with Hansen and Associates in La Crosse. What a great time of year it is, with the high school basketball and hockey playoffs underway. And speaking of a long journey of gunning for a championship, that's really how retirement planning works as well. It's about the long game. If you'd like to have that conversation on your retirement goals, let's talk, and just maybe find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. 59-54, 9.7 left. West Salem got to get this inbounded here. No turnovers. They'll get it to LeBouse in the corner. Foul. With 8 seconds to go.
Now, ideally you want to make both of these, right, Aaron?
Of course.
Ideally. Captain Obvious over here.
Tyson LeBouse, 1 for 2 at the free throw line today. Hits it. 6-point game.
Smooth. Not the most ideal game for Big Red, but he's going to come up where it matters here. Yes.
Free throw rolls in. Got the shooter's touch. 7-point game. Rue looking. 3-point heave out of bounds with 2.8. Menomonie's not going to foul. And West Salem will go to state for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons. 4-1 in the sectional final in that time. LeBouse gets the inbound. He'll let the clock run out. And West Salem is headed back to the state tournament. 61-54. West Salem, a comeback in the second half, down as many as 9 multiple times. Three-point shooting comes alive, and the Panthers are back in the state tournament in Division II. We'll get to our post-game coverage. We'll get Scotty's thoughts, stats from the game, our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game, and we'll have the state tournament for you. We'll get you some scores, who's going to be at state in Division II. It's all coming up next. The Panthers victorious for the 4th time in 5 years in a sectional final. They're headed to state here on ESPN La Crosse.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction, the customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer, it's our waste, it's our container. Got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
Three-in-One Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Right now at Ace of Holman's Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program to get your lawn set for spring. Just under $95 for a 5,000 square foot program, just under $230 for 15,000 square. And at Ace of Holman only, they'll store all of your bags and send you a reminder when it's time to put each step down. Hey, with spring here and summer on the way, Scott's Fertilizer 4-step program at Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Video of our high school game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. Panthers are getting their sectional final medals here, the Sectional Championship, as they'll head to the state tournament for the 4th time in 5 seasons. Beating Osceola, River Falls, Fox Valley Lutheran in previous 3 years, losing to Wausau East last year, and beating Menomonie this year. New coaching staff this year: Shane Schmaling, Joe Steckel taking over, Mark Wagner retiring after last season. Schmaling was an assistant with this Panther squad, and he becomes the head coach, and they get back to state here in Division II. We'll get you some scores from around the state, including Division II, who the other 3 state qualifiers are. We'll get you those. We'll try to guess what the seeds are going to be like. I'm going to say right now, West Salem may be the 4 seed in this in state this year, just due to them being a 4 seed coming in. They're probably the lowest seeded team. We'll see. And with some finals rolling in, we'll get into all of that. We'll talk with our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game. We'll talk with Drew McConkey once he is done in that scrum of students down there, and Scotty's thoughts as well coming up. The Panthers are victorious They win it over Menomonie, 61-54 here on ESPN La Crosse.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Honey, where are the kids?
I put them in the furnace so I could figure out why we don't have any heat.
You did what?
Maybe it's that loose wire.
Maybe it's that plug vent.
Maybe it's the bad igniter.
Maybe it's a dirty flame sensor.
Or maybe...
Why don't we just call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning?
Quality you can count on, experience you can trust.
With over 50 years of combined experience, G&T services residential and commercial customers within 50 miles of West Salem.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Coulee region.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. We'll get to Drew McConkey, our Kevin Carlson NC Player of the Game, probably in a few minutes from now. They're going to cut down the nets here.
He's got a lot of photo ops he's working
tournament.
on.
I know.
McConkey.
Yep, he's got some things to do down there on the court. So we'll get to him eventually as our post-game coverage moves along. Gives a lot of time for Scotty to give his thoughts on the game tonight. A Panthers seven-point win, 61-54. I know you're chomping at the bit.
Well, here's the thing that was impressive. They really did a good job in the second half on Menomonie in the inside game. I mean, let's be honest. You know, Trevor Robert really had his way in the first half, but in the second half, they made Menomonie try to do something without him being the focal point of the offense. And that was really the key to this game, is that he was the West Salem defense was able to really kind of tone down his production on the offensive end in that second half. And then the three-point shooting got going, you know, a little, I would say, what was it, Aaron, at the 7-minute mark? They really started to you know, burying some of those perimeter shots, getting some momentum. It seemed like the offense was finally clicking. Because I thought, and I think you would agree, in the first half, they didn't look like they were in sync at all. It looked like there was a lot of rush shots. It was a lot of, forced opportunities that they probably could have settled down and made it work with their offensive flow and how they structure their system. But again, I think they thought they might win this game today. That was part of it too. I'm sure they were confident going in, and rightfully so. I did think they were the better team on paper coming into this one, and I know some of the Menomonie fans that may be tuning into the stream might disagree, but really when they have one focal point, and it's Robert, and then everybody else is, not as contributing that much to the offense as much as he is, that's a big factor. If you can shut him down and you don't have somebody to answer that, that's a big liability, to be quite honest with you. So Salem has multiple people that can do multiple things on their roster. They're a better shooting team. And in the second half, they really started to come together and show that prowess a little bit. Elliot Corcoran, to me, even though Drew McConkey is our player of the game, and rightfully so, Elliot Corcoran was absolutely clutch.
He has just as good a case for the
some of those
game,
moments in that second half, his ability to spark the Salem Panther offense will probably be unforgotten in the annals of Salem basketball as they go through time and, clutch moments, because really, I thought he really was the guy that really sparked Salem. But McConkey, again, you talk about how good of an athlete he is all around. Man, is he special, isn't he? He does a lot of things well. He moves with the ball well. He can shoot from the perimeter. He's got those amazing hops that we got to witness, and very, I would say very graceful when he does it, and a lot less effort than you or I could do, that's for sure. So anyway.
Corcoran had a great game. 21 points, 16 of them in the second half. He was great. I mean, he was
phenomenal.
The one who sparked that West Salem run, and he was unafraid to take some
and
three-pointers.
an off night for Tyson LeBouse, and they still win. I mean, and that's something, too, they can hang their hat on. They didn't have probably their best overall player perform as well as he normally would, and they still come out with a win here tonight. And I agree with you, Aaron. They're probably going to be the 4th seed when they go to state. And I mean, when you look at the level of competition they'll be playing, it's probably
Menomonie's a 3 seed. Everybody else that was in playing Division II today was a 1 or a 2 seed. Just 1 2 seed out of the other 6 teams. So likely it's going to be a 4 seed, and we'll have to take on the best team in Division II. We'll get to those scores coming up here in just a little bit. We'll get you stats from this one as well, our full statistical breakdown for both teams. So a lot to get to in our post-game coverage. Do not go anywhere if you are sticking around on our live stream. We have a lot more to come. More thoughts from Scotty. We'll have the stats. We'll talk with Drew McConkey.
I'm listening to Best Around right now. I mean, they got the Karate Kid music going on in the background. I'm sorry.
No, hey, we're good. We'll get some scores.
I'm easily distracted, as
I know you are.
Yeah. It's like, ooh, shiny object. Let's take a look at it. There it is.
We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get to the stats from this one. The Panthers win by 7 over Menomonie. They're headed to state for the 4th time in the last 5 seasons.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it, you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold in Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Are you ready for it? With Old Man Winter here, Bobcat of the Cooley region has you set. And Bobcat of the Cooley region has the equipment you need to get it done. Bobcat is stocked up for all of your snow removal needs. Whether it's a new machine or attachment, nobody does it like Bobcat. Stop at Bobcat of the Cooley region, Dresbach, or bobcatofthecooleyregion.com.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Hi, it's Casey Virgin with Hanson and Associates in La Crosse. What a great time of year it is, with the high school basketball and hockey playoffs underway. And speaking of a long journey of gunning for a championship, that's really how retirement planning works as well. It's about the long game. If you'd like to have that conversation on your retirement goals, let's talk, and just maybe find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC. If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it, we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Welcome back into our post-game coverage. Our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game for home, auto, life, and business insurance. Contact the Kevin Carlson Agency in Holman. Drew McConkey, our Player of the Game, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, adding a steal, a block as well. Drew, 4th time in 5 years that this program has gone to the state tournament. You've been around for a couple of these now. Can you sum up the feeling getting back to Madison?
Honestly, it feels a lot more special this time because nobody thought we'd make it here. We picked second in conference. Nobody thought we'd win that. I feel like we're just coming out. We're proving a lot of people wrong. We call ourselves the Bad Boy Panthers. We just want to play our hearts out and not lose for anybody else out there.
How much do you think prior experiences in this type of game helped today? Because you guys were down 9 a couple of times in that second half, working your way back in towards the back end of the half, able to take that lead. Do you think that helped a lot?
I think it helped a whole lot. I mean, we had a lot of close games, won by 1, 2, then 3. So coming into this game, and we started losing, we were down by a lot, halftime down by 7. I think it just helped us learn what perseverance is and how we can win, how we can play strong, and we just shouldn't get flustered. We should stick together. Coach always talks about staying together, and we need to do that, and we did it.
Trevor Robert inside for Menomonie, obviously a really great player, 20 points and 16 rebounds against you guys. It's tough to control a player like that. Maybe a little better in that second half at containing him a little, making him work a little harder. What do you guys do at halftime to try to figure that out a little better?
Honestly, he came out, he was a little better than we expected. I mean, we didn't think he had a left hand. He came out, he had a whole bunch of left-handed layups. He was shooting over us, passing, rebounding. We just weren't doing what we needed to do. So he came out second half. I think we were just a little more aggravated, I guess, and wanted to come out, prove everybody wrong that one guy shouldn't be able to beat us, and we didn't let him beat us.
3-point shooting picked up in the second half. That's what allowed you guys to make that comeback. We were talking, Elliot Corcoran had a great game again. He played well Thursday, played today, 21 points for him. Kind of seemed like he was a spark plug for you guys coming back. Shows a guy off the bench for you guys. I know he plays a lot of minutes, but a guy off the bench can show how good you guys are well-rounded.
Yeah. I mean, he comes off, he gives great minutes. He does a great job, fantastic job. He comes in pretty early in the game, doesn't like to come out, but he adds a lot of length for us. He can shoot the crap out of the ball. I'll give him that credit. But he plays good defense, doesn't really let anybody score, and he'll box out, go get rebounds, like I said, and he just does everything right.
We won't know who you play at State until a couple more games get finished up, one later tonight. But you guys will be the underdog when you go to State. You're a 4 seed, right? All the rest of the teams there are 1 or 2 seeds. So that mentality going in State, you guys, you know you're going to face a good team, right? It's at State. Probably going to face a borderline great team, one of the best in the state at any division. What's that going to be like at Madison on later next week?
I mean, honestly, I think our last 3 games now, 4 games, I think that's going to help us because we learned what a quality team is, what we have to do to beat a quality team, what we have to limit turnovers, limit one guy from scoring. I think it's just hope we don't let all the pressure get to our head. We don't play scared. We were playing scared in our first half of this game, and it was just not working good. So I think we just got to play our best, and whatever happens, happens.
Having fun?
Oh, yeah. That's always the big part.
Drew McConkey, our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. For home auto, life, and business insurance, contact the Kevin Carlson Agency in Holman. Drew, great game. Congrats, and we'll see you down in Madison.
See you there.
All right, we'll be right back.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. For the past few years, we've seen historically high home values, and as we get into 2026, that's starting to change. If you're looking to move, there are a lot more opportunities as prices stabilize and more homes become available. And if you're looking for an experienced realtor to guide you through this changing market, we'd love to talk with you. Whether you're buying or selling, give us a call, shoot us an email, or Google Onalaska Realty.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem. 3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office, downtown West Salem.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most: a friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Crossroads Bar and Grill, your perfect landing spot after the game or anytime. Delicious burgers, sandwiches. Check out Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor as well as the new arcade Crossroads Bar and Grill on Alaska. Well, Scotty.
Yes, sir.
West Salem's back at state. We just talked with Drew McConkey. I love talking with Drew. He's
such a isn't he a great kid?
Yeah.
I mean, a phenomenal athlete, got a good head about him. The thing is, like, just watching him grow like the last couple of years, not only on the gridiron but on the basketball floor, is impressive. And he's got a lot to live up to. That's a lot of pressure for him. His family has been very, very predominant with West Salem sports and the lineage for time. He's never going to have better hair than his brother. But I tell you what, his potential to go on to the next level and be successful, even on the gridiron, I'm not even talking basketball, on the gridiron, is high. I mean, he's got a lot of talent, and I'm hopeful that I can at least watch him next year and see how he grows, because I thought he had a phenomenal season on the gridiron. And I tell you what, he's one of the leaders on this West Salem Panther basketball boys roster, and they're going to have a tough go of it. They honestly are. You know that just as well as I do. They're going to have a really tough go of it, when they get down to state. However, you never know, right? I mean, this West Salem team, how tenacious they are defensively, how they rebound the basketball. They got a shot. Anybody does. When you make it down there, it's all the chips are on the table at that point. So, you don't want to say, well, they're in there now. It's going to be a one and out. You never know. I mean, they could come out. They could win. They could make it. I mean, this team has got a lot of grit. I think they are very well coached between Shane and Joe. I think they do a great job of setting these kids up for success and talking them through situations and and getting them prepared for what is. So.
All right, we'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get you the stats from this one as the Panthers beat the Mustangs 61-54.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. Got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy has moved from La Crosse to West Salem. The Prescription Center is now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16, just across from Linda's Bakery. This compounding pharmacy is able to create medications specifically for you, your family, and your pets. The same great service and staff are still available. The only thing that's changed is the address. Call 608-788-4500 to learn how your compounding pharmacist can help you, your family, and your pets.
Is it time for retirement planning? Talk with Casey Virgin and the folks at Hansen & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice in La Crosse. Get the personal financial advice you need. Hansen & Associates. Stats from tonight's game. Our Kevin Carlson ANC player of the game, Drew McConkey, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block for the Panthers. Elliot Corcoran off the bench, 21 points to lead all scorers, 3 rebounds, 4 steals. Tyson LeBoux, 6 points, 3 rebounds, an assist, and 2 steals. Spencer Kummel didn't score, but 7 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal, and a block for their best perimeter defender. Will Schmidt, 8 points, 2 rebounds, and a steal. And Nathan Dillber, Nate D, had 7 points, couple of threes, 2 rebounds, an assist, and a steal for the Panthers, who had just 9 turnovers here this afternoon. For the Menomonie Mustangs, they were led by Trevor Robert, also 21 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, and 6 blocks for the Menomonie big man. Also for the Mustangs, Isaac Nielsen, 10 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal. Jacob Rue, 6 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist. DJ Butler had 6 points and 8 rebounds. Tyler Nelson, 6 points, 3 boards, 2 assists, and 2 steals. Parker Behrens, 5 points and a rebound for Menomonie. They turned the ball over 17 times.
Wow.
Big difference in today's ball game. A 61-54 win for the Panthers. Cooley Golf Ball, your family fun place, located at 100 Green Cooley Road in Onalaska. Stop in, visit their 8-lane bowling center. Proud sponsor of high school basketball, Cooley Golf Bowl. Take a quick break. We'll be back. We'll get you some scores. We'll wrap some things up when we come back here on ESPN La Crosse.
Hi, it's Casey Virgin with Hanson and Associates in La Crosse. What a great time of year it is, with the high school basketball and hockey playoffs underway. And speaking of a long journey of gunning for a championship, that's really how retirement planning works as well. It's about the long game. If you'd like to have that conversation on your retirement goals, let's talk, and just maybe find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Honey, where are the kids?
I put them in the furnace so I could figure out why we don't have any heat.
You did what?
Maybe it's that loose wire.
Maybe it's that plug vent.
Maybe it's the bad igniter.
Maybe it's a dirty flame sensor.
Or maybe...
Why don't we just call G&T Heating and Air Conditioning?
Quality you can count on, experience you can trust.
With over 50 years of combined experience, G&T services residential and commercial customers within 50 miles of West Salem.
The Prescription Center Pharmacy, now located in the same building as West Salem Health Mart Pharmacy on Highway 16. It's a compounding pharmacy able to create medication specifically for you, your family, and your pets. Call 608-788-4500. Take a look at some scores from around the state. We'll start in Division II. That's where we are here. West Salem and Menomonie. West Salem beats Menomonie 61-54. Whitefish Bay has headed to state. They beat Waterford 60-40. Slinger, they advanced. They beat Notre Dame 53-42. And later tonight, McFarland and New Berlin West will play. That will be at 6 o'clock. We're gonna shift the headset over here to the head coach for the Panthers, Shane Schmaling. Shane, I'm gonna have you put that on, if you don't mind. Thank you. Thanks for coming up. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
We were talking with Drew McConkey just asked about the second half, doing something different on Trevor Robert. What do you think made a difference in the second half versus the first half?
Well, quite simply, at halftime, we went in and Drew said, first thing he said to me at halftime was, Coach, I want him. Put me on him. I can guard him. We talked about it a little bit as a staff in the first half, and we were a little bit worried about Drew getting in foul trouble. We clearly need him on the floor, so we decided not to do it in the first half. But when Drew said that to us at halftime, we're like, okay, let's give it a shot. If it doesn't work, we can go back. But credit to him. He wanted that. He wanted that moment. He did a pretty good job on him. Got him to catch the ball a little bit higher, and he killed us in the first half. And then the other thing is, a lot of people probably didn't notice, but Spencer did one heck of a job on number 2 for them. He buried 3 threes late against New Richmond on about 4 trips. That kind of pulled them away in that game, and we said we couldn't let them both beat us. So our plan was to try to play behind 20 and see if he'd kill us, and he did. But Spencer did a phenomenal job on 2. I don't know what he ended up with. I don't remember him even scoring. I'm sure he got some, but that was one of the keys.
How about Elliot Corcoran? We were very impressed with him on Thursday in that game coming off the bench. He was our player of the game. Probably could have got it tonight as well because he really sparked your second half comeback.
Elliot has just, I told his dad, he's turned into a man in the last month. He just grew up. He grew up about mid-season, started having a little more success, and down the stretch here he's been huge. But yeah, we had to free him up. We decided to pull Tyson out for a little while in the second half there. Just, he didn't have his best game tonight, but we're not here without the season Tyson's had. But we decided to sit him a little bit, and we thought if we pulled him out, that meant 20 would have to guard either Drew or Elliott. And we thought if we got 20 away from the basket, got him out on the perimeter against one of those guys, that would be a good matchup for us. And then it was just a matter of getting Elliott to set some screens and get him loose for a few shots, and we just buried him.
Coach, I just want to ask a question about the rebounding battle, because you guys have been so good on the boards this whole postseason, but now you finally played an opponent today whose one of their strengths was rebounding. Talk about that. What'd you tell the kids going into this one? Because I'm sure that was an emphasis for you.
For sure. Before the game we talked about 11 and 20. We had to keep them off the glass, and I wasn't crazy about our matchups early. We put Drew on 11. Usually Drew guards one of the better offensive kids, but we put Drew on 11 because I felt like he'd be too strong and he'd get to the glass on us. So that put Drew in a position that we're usually not comfortable with. He did a good job, but yeah, we talked at halftime about our strength is offensive rebounding, and we didn't do much of it in the first half. We kind of stood. No, that's a credit to them. They did a lot of box outs nice and got into us, but our kids, they're just so resilient, and they just, once that crowd gets going, the kids feed, their energy. You could just see them lift. I looked out there at one point when they got up 9, and for the first time I saw just maybe a glimmer of we're in trouble, and all it took was one shot to bury. The crowd got into it, and then they found that energy, and once we got that crowd going, I knew we'd respond.
All right, so a lot has been made this year. I know coaches aren't ever going to talk about themselves or taking over as a head coach, but this is your first year. You take over for Mark Wagner, who went on a great run with this program. It's your 4th time at state now in the last 5 years. Been in this game the last 5 years, each of the 5. What has it been for you in just coaching this first year, coaching this squad, an underdog squad? Drew told us that they call themselves the Bad Boy Panthers. How much fun has this been in your first year? What's it been like taking over and getting back to state?
It's been an absolute blast, and that's all a credit to the kids. They are so fun to be around. We have a blast every day at practice. I enjoy the heck out of them. I think they enjoy me. You know, I'm sure they don't like it when I'm chewing their rear ends a little bit, but for the most part, I think they respect me. And again, we just have so much fun. The Bad Boy Panthers. It was a meme that one of our Instagram kids in high school, he put the Detroit Pistons from the Bad Boy Pistons, and then he put our little heads on top. It's awesome.
Phenomenal.
And that's kind of how we play. We're not pretty sometimes. You know, our offense doesn't look great sometimes, but our kids compete. Man, do they compete. And the point that I've tried to make to a lot of people is what you see here happens every single night at practice. There's times we almost have to separate them. And if we're ever having a little bit of a bad practice, I can match a couple guys up. I won't name names, but the intensity rises through the roof, and then the practice gets going back how it's supposed to be. So when you have kids that compete, great things can happen.
Shane, as a friend, I want to say I'm proud of you, first and foremost.
Thank you.
We've kind of done a few things through the years, so I'm happy to see you get another opportunity to go to Madison. Let's travel back in time. You've already been a state champion on the other side with the girls. Are you going to bring a couple of them with you, maybe to kind of give them a little bit of a rundown of what to expect from Coach Shane Schmeling at Madison, how to have that structure, or what are you going to do?
Well, it's a little funny. Yesterday or 2 days ago, I saw that it was the 50th anniversary of the Girls State Basketball Championship. So I threw a Facebook post out there with a picture of our Bangor girls from '97 and said 29 years ago, almost to the day. Actually, it's the 15th, which is that today or is that tomorrow? Whatever the 15th is
tomorrow.
Okay, that's the 29th anniversary of those kids winning that state
Today
championship.
Today is Pi Day, I want to tell you that.
There we go. So I sent that out to them, and I said, 50 years, you guys were part of this. So, I still got a soft spot in my heart for that group. They were the first group, my first head coaching job. They were the first group that believed in me. I tell everybody, I know I'm not an easy guy to play for. I can get on these kids sometimes, but I love them. And you know what? If they know that, they'll respond to you.
All right, last thing, I appreciate you coming up and talking to us. You're going to face a great team at state. You're probably going to be the 4 seed if you have to guess. All the other schools are 1s or 2 seeds, so just the way it's going to shake out. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's Slinger, maybe it's Whitefish Bay, whoever it is. What's that challenge going to be like? 'Cause we don't know who it is yet, but what's the challenge?
Yeah, I think there's a possibility if there's an upset. I believe Slinger, Notre Dame got beat, so I think Slinger played Notre Dame, if I'm not mistaken. So we know Slinger's in. We haven't heard the other 2 scores, but if there's one upset in those, I think there's a possibility we could get to the 3. But you know what? Once you get down there, you got to play great, and if you want to accomplish what we want to accomplish, you got to beat whoever's there anyway. So we'll celebrate like crazy tonight. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully hibernate tomorrow with that snowstorm, and then we'll get back to business on Monday.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up. Go celebrate with the guys.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate everything you guys do.
Oh, absolutely. Of course. We love it. All right. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Head coach of the West Salem Panthers, Shane Schmeling. Congrats to West Salem. Thank you. As talking with Shane, and appreciate him coming up and talking with us as he is victorious in his first year at West Salem as the head coach. He's been with him as an assistant the last few years, but he brings them to the state tournament. Let's run through those scores again. We were running through them. Whitefish Bay, a 1 seed, beats a 1 seed Waterford 60-40. Slinger beat Notre Dame. Slinger was a 2 seed against Notre Dame 1. The only reason why Slinger's a 2 is because they were in the same section as Port Washington, and Port Washington did beat Slinger by 1 earlier this year, but then Slinger on Thursday beat them by nearly 30. So Slinger probably is the best Division II team in the state, but they're a 2 seed. And then later tonight at 6, McFarland plays New Berlin West. So we don't know the 4th team yet, but it'll be West Salem, a 4 seed, a 1 seed Whitefish Bay, a 2 seed Slinger, and then a 1 seed from that 4th game coming up. So we'll see who it is if I had to prognosticate, as Scotty likes to say, prognosticate, I'm gonna guess Slinger will be the 1 seed.
It's the last time you'll ever hear that word on this podcast.
And West Salem will have to take on the Conan brothers, Jack and Joey, who are phenomenal players. They will both be Division I players coming up. So we'll see if that's the matchup. If not, maybe it's Whitefish Bay, maybe it's New Berlin, West, or McFarland. We'll have to see as the weekend moves along. But
I had to do a double take. I thought Ryan Olson was cutting the net for a minute, and then I see him walking over there. I was like, what's he doing up there? Yeah, it's not Ryan Olson. But.
All right, let's take a look at the other divisions.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I had to take a double take there.
Across the state. In Division I, Appleton North. Great season for Appleton North. First time ever making it to state. They beat Kaukauna 58-53. Madison Memorial hangs on against Verona 58-56. And De Pere, they're back. They beat Brookfield East 97-74. So those are the 3 teams. And then later tonight, Racine Case will take on Wisconsin Lutheran. Lutheran is probably
Wisconsin
the best
Lutheran
team by far. Best team in some
good.
years in the state. Racine Case, shout out to my dad. Case taking on Wisconsin Lutheran tonight at 7 o'clock. That will determine the 4th number 1 seed. In Division III, Racine St. Cat's, shout out my mom, beat Oostburg 74-58. Lake Mills beat Lancaster 85-53. So Lake Mills, they are a very good team. They and St. Cat's will be at state. 2 games later tonight. GET here in this Cooley region will take on St. Croix Central. That's at Eau Claire North. That starts at 5 o'clock, so 2 hours from now. And then Xavier and Seymour will play. Seymour, just 1 loss this year, will take on Xavier. 2 really good teams from the east side.
I'm rooting for GET tonight, not just because it's a local team, but we had a really bad experience at St. Croix Central a few years back, and I don't hold grudges, but I'll never forget that as long as I live. So go GET.
In Division IV, Bonduelle gets back to state for the 2nd straight year. They beat Marathon 78-68. Milwaukee Juneau, a lot of people think the best Division IV team. They beat Howard's Grove 75-69. Regis has a case for that. They beat Clear Lake 77-58. And then later tonight at 7 o'clock, Lomira plays Cambridge. In Division V, Prentice hangs on. They beat Turtle Lake 60-58. Reedsville beats Tigerton. Tigerton had been unbeaten heading into the game. They won 56-45. Southwestern nail-biter over Assumption 44-43. And a game that will start in an hour from now, Sheboygan Lutheran will take on Barneveld. So still waiting for the 4th team in Division 5.
I just got a text from Jeff, and it wasn't about Luther, so it was kind of throwing me off there for a minute.
The Whitefish Bay game, 20-point game. So Whitefish Bay, they were a 1 seed. They were probably going to make it one of the favorites to make it to state all year long. So one of those teams that'll be in Division II. That'll do it. I mean, we don't really have much more else to give here today. It was a great game, 61-54. West Salem beats Menomonie. There is one more thing that we do have to do before we take a break. Scotty, if you see that, just open that up for me.
That's my name on there.
Yeah, just open that up for me.
Is this going to be politically correct?
No, just open it up.
Okay.
Got to click the eye. There you go.
Oh, my God. What is that?
There you go.
Man, that looked like a photo of me from like last year. Like I got into the
maybe it is from
the
last
illegal
year.
Twinkie drawer, but
well, there you go, Scotty. Congrats on a great career with Cooley Region Sports Network and now with us here at ESPN La Crosse.
Yeah, it's been 16 years and I've had a lot of fun. Let's just put it that way. And it's going to be weird not doing this next year. I'll be honest with you. I've got the pleasure to work with some really good people. Of course, Rick and Jeff, I've worked with the longest of anybody. Aaron, I just want to thank you for welcoming me to the staff, and John and Ben, of course. You know, all you guys have been great, and this is going to be really. I'm going to miss it. I'm not going to lie. We still got one more hurrah in April. Via request of John and Aaron, I'll be joining you guys for the draft special. It sounds like so. We'll do one last draft special, and then that'll be it, as my career is taking me elsewhere, my real career. This is a thing I would like to do full-time if I would be transparent if it ever came to pass. But, I'll be honest, it doesn't pay the bills for my lavish livelihood that I have. My wife likes to go and gamble a little bit, so that's not why I'm teasing. But, my wife and I, our kids are all up north, and we're going up that way to be with them. We're going to have extended family soon, which we're hoping for. And I'm hoping to be a grandpa within a year, which is going to be weird. I always said I never wanted to get old. I was always going to be that Toys R Us kid, but here I am. Toys R Us is closed, and I'm getting old. So that's where we're at. Again, I just want to thank everybody, too, who's reached out and messaged and thanked me or, given me congratulations. I'm going to miss this a lot, and I'm holding back some stuff right now, but I had a lot of fun, and I really enjoyed working with you, Aaron. You're a great professional. You're going to have a great career. I wish the best for you going forward. It was a blast, man. I'm just going to miss it.
There you go, your Hall of Fame bus for your time with the Coulee Region Sports Network and here at ESPN
I figured
La
there'd be like a
Crosse,
grill in the background. John saying something, I don't know. I guess, one last, I'm going to miss you too, Papa San.
There you go. We won't be done for the season just yet. We'll follow West Salem to the state tournament. However, it will be radio only, no live streaming allowed at the WIAA state tournament due to their own broadcast. So it'll be radio only. It'll be
Ours
me on the
better.
call. And
sorry, there's one last thing that I can say before I leave.
Scotty's busy next week, so he will not be able to make it to state. So I'll be on the call. Friday afternoon, I believe, is when the game will be. We don't know quite yet, just dude, we got to wait for the matchups and the times and see what the seeds are. But I will be on the call for West Salem.
I will be working.
Yeah, there you
at
go.
The other job.
There you go. State semifinal game on Friday afternoon. I will be there for that. We will have the call on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 on our radio stream, on the radio and on our stream. You can find the stream at ESPN La Crosse 105.5. Just look that app up on wherever you get your apps, the Play Store or on the App Store, the Apple Store, or ESPNLacrosse.com. You can find it there. You just click the Listen Live, and you can listen to our broadcast of West Salem making it back to state for the fourth time in 5 years.
Can I say one last thing?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Of course.
I do want to thank all the coaches that I've gotten the pleasure
There
to
you
work
go.
with. Tom Yashinsky, you've been a pleasure through all the years that you and I have had a relationship. Shane Schmaling, I want to thank you for all the years of our relationship. Of course, Craig Cole, I miss our coaches' shows where I actually got you to break character a little bit.
He's a tough cookie to crack.
He is, and the one person I didn't really thank, Rick Frankie, I want to thank him for getting me into this and believing in me that even though I'm a little quirky, I know what I'm talking about sometimes, okay? And again, Aaron, John, Ben, Jeff, thank you guys for everything. I'm going to miss you guys. Stay in touch. If you ever need anything from some Scottyisms or whatever you want, I'll give them. So I'm going to miss you guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, goal calls.
Goal calls. Yeah, we're going to miss
know.
those.
I don't know. You won't, but there are going to be some other people that will. That's all right.
5 straight years, West Salem's made the sectional final. They have now made the state tournament for the 4th time in those 5 games. They beat Menomonie here this afternoon, 61-54. Signing off our final video stream of the school year here in 25-26. We'll have the radio call for you in the state semifinal, and if West Salem wins that, the state championship as well on Saturday. Tune into all our socials for all of that updated information, seedings, and game times and such. We'll have that for you on Friday. Thanks for tuning in today on our video stream as West Salem gets back to state. We'll talk to you on Friday afternoon.